YouTube and welcome to my YouTube channel. The name is No Limit Rich and today I got some 2K22 intel for you guys. For more contents like this, remember to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell and help a brother out. I ain't gonna waste your time, so let's get right in the video.
I know you want to learn more about NBA 2K22, so here to talk about it is the source himself, gameplay director Mike Wang. Welcome again to 2K TV. Always a pleasure having you on.
It's a great pleasure being here again, Alexis. How are you doing?
I'm doing so well. So we're getting close to launch time, and you've released some details on your blog and social media. So tell us what's going on with NBA 2K22 that you can share with us.
Oh, well, there's so many things to share, Alexis. And the city got a big rework. On Gen 4, there's a cruise boat. It's crazy. There's just so much going on with gameplay, an all-new defensive mechanic system that feels...
Hold up. This is something I always hear for the past 5 years, Mike Wang. All new defensive mechanism. All new defensive mechanism. All new defensive mechanism. Okay. Show me. Because 2K21, you said the same crap you just said, and it was doo-doo. I mean, 2K21 on next gen was doo-doo. You can't play. It was just offense. Anyway, let's get
It was way better to me. It's a lot more fun, a lot more competitive, and just across the board, so many areas were touched. So I don't know where we want to start, but let's talk about some gameplay maybe.
Yeah. All right, let's do that. What do you think the community is going to be most excited about with gameplay changes?
It's going to be a hard one to pinpoint. I'm going to say two things, but number one, because this was one of our biggest pillars for gameplay this year, it's going to be defense. And I think that's going to be just perimeter.
I hope you deliver, Mike Wang. I hope you fucking, oh my God. I hope you really deliver this 2K22 because defense wins championship. If you don't know, ex Michael Jordan. We've been playing 2K21, 2K20, 2K19. All the past 2K, you be sliding off defense as if you can't even defend, bro. Some people be speed boosting, glitching over you, and your player will be like, where's the ball? Where's the ball? Bro, I need defense in the game. Because my priority is defense. I hope defense is good this year because I ain't playing this game, bro.
Better defense, body ups on the floor, movement and how the players feel, just in on-ball defensive stances and on-ball defensive situations. But at the rim especially, and contesting shots. All that stuff was reworked.
All right. Shot contest. I want to talk about shot contest. You know, like shot contest has been a problem for a long time in the 2K community. I hope Mike Wang delivers on his promise because I'll be putting my hands up on these stretch bigs and those with a dead eye 90 3-pointer and it be shooting over me. And it's green. Bro, what am I doing? I hope so, because Mike, if you don't do it, if you don't deliver on your shot contest system, I'm on your ass.
That stuff was reworked. We have an all-new block system. It just feels much more rewarding on the defensive end of the floor, just making plays and getting stops. So I think that's going to be the most exciting thing for our community because it's just a much more balanced game and a much more fun game to play. And the second thing I'm going to say is because this is one of my personal favorites is going to be dribbling. I think that just all the stuff we've added there with the new combos.
Please, no speed boost. Like, you can do and run like Flash to the other side. No. In and out, right, and Flash, the crossover, right? No. You gotta know crossover, hazy. Break down the defender. Behind the back. And fake, hop step, and cross to the, not just cross and you run to the other side. That's no skill. I'm just calling y'all so-called calm players. That's no skill, bro. That's no skill.
And the new signature moves, which is going to be a lot of fun. So if you're a dribble guy, dribble head, you're going to have a lot to work with this year.
What is Mike Wang most excited about with 2K22 gameplay?
Yeah, and that's, you know, I think just what I alluded to is just the game feels way more balanced. And it makes more sense just in terms of how we're rewarding players if they are doing the right thing on the court.
Yes, reward players when you're doing the right thing on the court, not just ISO, ISO, ISO. I shoot the 3 ISO, ISO. No, like ball movement, pass the ball, rotate, crisscross, baseline cut, play some hedges, pick and roll, pick and pop. These things should be rewarded. Open shot should be rewarded. Not, oh God, I hope it's good. Because Mike Wang, I'm on your ass.
I know it sounds really general and really basic, but a lot of times in the past, sometimes you'd make the right play or do the right thing, but you weren't always rewarded for it.
True
And
that.
in 2K22, I feel like that's it's much more just a one-to-one. If you make the right play, you get rewarded. You get the right stops, or you score. So just shooting open shots, taking high IQ shots, much more rewarded. It just feels way better to make the right play, get open, knock down those open jumpers. They're so much fun to play with. And Luca too, right? We brought in Luca from OCAP, and he gave us his patented step back jumper and his moves, and so the nicest guy and super funny. Just a pleasure to work with. So we're so excited that he's our cover guy this year.
That's awesome. Can you tell us a little bit more about Seasons?
Yeah, so Seasons is going to be, we've had it in the past with my team. And the goal that Eric Benish wanted this year was to really extend the seasons across the entire game. So I'll speak to gameplay because that's my area. What we're doing with Seasons is we're going to try and release content throughout the entire year. On day one, we've usually just thrown all the animations at you, all the signature moves and shots and everything. But we're going to try and roll that out across the year just to kind of change the meta up a little bit, give people something to look forward to. And it's really going to, I think, just prolong the life of the game and make people just excited to try new.
Now, I have to say I have mixed feelings about Seasons. Like, it's good. Like, we're not gonna have all the animation on day one, and they're gonna bring it in. Now, there's gonna be two things. Either the first day we have all right animation, and throughout the seasons we get better animations for dribble, shooting, dunking, and whatever. Or they give us the good animations first day, everything, and the rest of the animation throughout the year is doo-doo. So Mike, I hope it's a tough one, but yeah, I still hope it's gonna be good. I hope it's gonna be good.
As the year goes on.
Mike, I know that a lot of players love making the dominant archetypes of NBA 2K and NBA 2K21. It seemed like it was the power forward.
Yes.
So Mike, what do you think
Plays NBA 2K21, power forward having clamps, every bad just block, chase down. Man, Mike, what were you thinking, bro? I hope this year everybody got. You said it. You said it's balanced. If it's not balanced, I'm pulling it up on you, bro.
dominant archetype will be for NBA 2K22?
That's a good question, because that's something that we're always trying to balance and tune, because we don't really want there to be one dominant archetype, right?
Exactly.
So the power forward thing is fixed, and it's much
Thank
more
you.
spread out in terms of the badges you get per position
True that.
and heights and archetypes. But one thing we've really focused on was trying to make all the different heights and positions have unique strengths and
I
abilities.
hope so.
So one thing that I think might actually be interesting is we might have a lot of smaller players this year. If you are 6 foot or under, you get a massive speed boost. You have access to higher ball handling ratings as well.
Did I just see a speed boost? Mike. Well, let's wait and see.
All is like 3-point ratings. So a lot of people might gravitate toward that direction this year. Having said that, in our online test here internally, we've got a guy who plays as like a 7-foot center every single time, and he is so dominant in our games. So, I think it's a good mix, because I think you're going to have people who want to be kind of that in the middle road, small forward, power forward, and still kind of do it all. But you might see some players gravitate toward like point guards, small point guards even, and then like big centers, and hopefully we have the whole gamut covered, and it's a much more balanced experience overall.
What are the gameplay differences between Gen 4 and Gen 5?
That's an interesting question, because we wanted to do our best to try to keep parity between Gen 5 and Gen 4 as much as possible. So all the stuff that I mentioned before, like the dribble moves and combos, all that's going for both gens. But Gen 5 has some great features that are exclusive to that generation, because all the stuff we did with foot planting, a lot of tech with movement, that's all going to be exclusive to Gen 5. And we also have some pretty interesting features, which we're going to probably go into in a little bit later. with alley oops and with dunks.
Thank you.
That provides a bit of a skill mechanic to those specific.
Yes. Alley oops should be skill based, not just tapping 2 times triangle and just going to the rim and dunk it. No, that is great. I have hope. I have hope. 2K22 might be on the, I don't know.
Moves. So stay tuned for more on that. But they're a lot of fun to use, and yeah, I think our gamers are gonna love just trying out these new features that are specific to Gen 5.
Well, thank you so much for giving us a preview of.
All right. So, yo, that's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. And if you like what you see, if you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, comment something, or give me a feedback, and hit the notification button. Help a brother out, Peace.